As I think about this rewind and we consider what it means for God to be a God of love, I'm thinking about the high school students who have graduated and going off to college. And you're going into a new world in a sense, and you're going into this world with the idea of what is love. And when I graduated from high school, I got to do my commencement address, and there I talked about love. Well, honestly, I did not understand what love was. See, I understood love as I have to make myself worthy, and then someone will love me, that the love relationship between me and another person was about my worth. To be honest with you, that will break down. You can't play that game forever. So God has a much better definition of love. You see, in the Bible, there are 4 ideas of love that come up. The first idea is phileo, which means brotherly love, love for family. The next one is eros, which is romantic love, love between romantic partners. The next one is storge, which is affection or love for like a puppy that's sick or a vulnerable child. But there's one love, the best love, which is called gift love, according to C.S. Lewis. And this love is agape love. It's charity. And what this means is that God loves you not based on your worth. He does not consider your worth when he decides to love you. Because this truest form of love, this agape love, is a river, and a river flows one way from one person to another. And so God's love flows from himself to you with never a consideration about who you are. He just wants to love you. And the reason that this is important is you're going to get out there in life. Maybe you're already out there in life. Maybe you're me in your early 40s, and you try time and time again to prove yourself worthy to everyone around you. Consider that there are these lights, and that everyone shines their light down on you, their love on you, because you've proved yourself worthy. But the truth is that your worth might increase or decrease in their eyes. And when it begins to decrease, their light will shine less on you. And at the end of it all, you're in darkness except for one light that will continue to shine. And that's God's love. And when you look up, knowing that no one else's light is shining except for God, you'll realize at that moment, he always loved me, not based on my worth or value, but because he wanted to. John 3:16 says, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son." His love started with him, which was then cast to the world, and we receive it. But when we think about this kind of love, we then have to turn the tables, and we have to learn to love others not based on their worth, but our desire to love them. And so we think about so many different types of individuals that maybe we hold our love back from because we don't think that they're worthy. Maybe it's people that we think are worth less. They are below us. Maybe we love a person only because we think they're awesome and cool and we want to follow them everywhere. And so they receive our love and affection based on how great they make us feel and look. Or maybe it's even our enemies. But we come back to Jesus on the cross, and he stood above all of those people. And those individuals that were looking at him there on Golgotha, there on that hillside, they put him on that cross, and yet he still looked at them and he still said to his Father, "Forgive them, for they know not what they do." Only agape love, only this truest love can look at those torturers and still love them. Look at those who are hurting and breaking him and still love them. Look at those who despise him and loathe him, and he still loves them. This is the truest love. And as Frederick Buechner said, this is the love that wins the world. And so as we consider Rewind, my challenge to all of us today is to love those not based on their worth, but your desire to love as God loves you, not based on your worth, but his desire to love you. Next week, we're going to talk about the God of brilliant lights And it's all going to come down. This is the wrap up of the series. It comes down to this. If we want to reflect the identity of God, we must draw close to Him. We must begin to cultivate our prayer life. We must understand what it means to have intimacy with the God of brilliant lights. Look forward to seeing you this Sunday.